select whatever system we have. I'm gonna choose voltage. Would it be okay if I chose, let's do speed. Speed seems like an interesting one. Now, Michael, which speed region are you assigned to? All right. Let's go back and look at these things here. And green is speed, and Matthew is range 100 to 600. Are you Matthew?
Yes.
And Michael is 1100 to 1600. This is customer side information. Now, seeing as how we have, we're the engineer side, not the customer side. The customer says they want, I'll pick something between, yours is what? 100, 600? I'm gonna pick 600 to 1100 because that's, we don't have a customer who wants that right now, so I'm gonna give you an example. So I'm gonna put my name. By the way, look at the timer on there, and when it reaches 10 or 15, give me a holler and we'll stop it and start a new one.
Okay.
EMCS 404. What do you know about EMCS, Daniel? Has to be there. It doesn't run if you don't have it there. It runs for 1 second. And somebody, sometimes that causes problems.
We tried it yesterday. I'm going to send you an email out yesterday, and we did put EMCS.
And?
Still didn't work.
Bummer.
We tried it. Me, him, and Emily both tried it.
Well, let's look at that in a minute. All right, so just for fun, I'm going to run 50% input for 10 seconds. And it looks like it's in the range I'm looking for, 600 to 1100, because it's over here. It's about 850 RPM. 850 happens to be half of 1700, and that's the maximum speed for this engine, so I mean this motor. So 50% makes it run at half speed. Is that sweet? All right, so I got an experiment there. Experiment's over. And I'm going to open that data in Excel. And you see Excel open?
You hit cancel.
Save as.
What?
Save.
I clicked that. Okay, I clicked the wrong thing, didn't I? I get confused. Is it opening? Hello? It must be doing something. Now, here's what I'm accustomed to doing, taking this stuff here, that's the header stuff, and moving it over here where it gets out of my way, and deleting all these rows before where the real data is. Then I take these things and I insert a line graph. I don't want a line chart, I want to scatter. Scatter, everybody say scatter. And I go down here, and across that one on the right says scatter with smooth lines. We engineers don't use smooth lines, that's for business people. We go down to scatter with straight lines between all the data points. and it's gonna make a graph, and there it is. And, let me tell you about how I like graphs. Shall I tell you how I like graphs? I don't like this legend way over there. And I like for it to, have a white background. How do I do that? Layout?
Right click over the text box,
Say it again?
put your cursor over the text box, or the
Here?
text legend, right click,
Right, excellent,
and then
excellent.
format legend.
Format legend. And the fill, I want a solid fill, and I want it to be white. And see that now, that box now covers up those lines behind it, so the lines behind it don't bother me. And now I can make this bigger graph. I like big graphs, that's why I moved the legend inside of the graph area. And, I like, the output, you see over here, the output is on the right axis and the input is on the left axis, so it's easy for me to, do things like that. So I'm gonna move this, format data series, I believe I click on, and put it on the secondary axis, and that puts the output over here and the input over here. You with me? Now, I want to put some labels on that. Shall I go through all this? So over here, I click on this and I say, format axis. I want to add a label.
You have to go up top and go to Axis Titles.
Thank you. Axes,
So you're,
Axis titles.
primary vertical axis. That's the one.
you need to go over
You'll
some
have
more.
to go to Axis titles icon,
Say it again.
the Axis
Go over
titles.
to your right.
Go left,
Over here.
Keep going.
Axis title, thank you. Primary vertical axis title. Rotated means it appears sideways there. Doesn't matter to me whether you do that or not. Actually, for presentations, that's not a very good thing to do. So this is input percent. I like big bold things, so I'm gonna change the, size of that. Anybody know how to do that?
Right there.
Right there, thank you. 18 might be a little bit overkill, let's make it, can I do it here? Let's make it 14. And the axis title over here, axis title, secondary vertical title, rotate it again. Move this in a bit. And this is RPM. How do I change it? And I want to change that to 14 also. And I want something down here that says, I want this to be, this axis to be, primary horizontal axis is only one. Oh, you can put the top, but I just not do that. And this will be time in seconds. Question. Also, I always like major grid lines on the vertical thing that you with me? You knew that, didn't you, Daniel? You knew that, Sarah? That I like vertical grid lines. Yeah. Might as well make these a little bolder. Now then, that's a graph the likes of which I can put in my Word document. I might might change this, by the way, to, I wanna change the maximum over here to 10 instead of 12. Anybody know how to do that?
Go to Format Access.
Thank you. And click fixed and make it 10. No reason to waste that space with white stuff. All right, I'm going to now copy this and paste it into a Word document. And there's several ways I can do that. I can do a Control V, sorry. That pastes that there. Oh, let me see, I've got some options down here. Control, paste options. Use the destination theme and embed workbook. That's the default. That means that that whole data file is inside of Word. That's a waste. It has advantages. Means I can edit it after I get it into Word, but it has disadvantages. It makes the Word document larger. So you gotta choose what you want. I usually choose picture. And that's just a picture of the graph. It doesn't have any data with it or nothing. Move it to the middle by doing middle. Questions about that? Any minutes?
About 12.
Okay, we'll stop it.